Sometimes I feel like we need to say these things because this might be the first video someone is watching. You've not watched all our previous videos. So you need to ask questions. Ask your spouse, how do you feel valued, over and over again? Ask this question sincerely. Babe, am I valuing you?
Yes.
Do you feel valued in this marriage?
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is Love, Marriage, Sex with Tia and Tia. There's an adage that says familiarity breeds contempt. A lot of us married couples are guilty of flirting with familiarity that breeds contempt.
Yes.
So the question is, yes, it is good to be familiar with each other. You want to be familiar with each other. You want to know each other like the back of your hands. That's great. But a lot of times I think because I know that I'm not going anywhere, I'm not planning on going anywhere, you know you're not going anywhere, you know you're not planning on going anywhere. A lot of times life and the devil and just our actual
Let's put it on the devil.
I'm gonna blame myself first. Me along with the devil and life have a way of coming together and saying, you know what? Let's just do things our way, and you know what I'm saying? So what can we do to make sure that we are not in that place and position where, oh my gosh, years down the road we're like, what happened? Where did we miss it? Where did we go left? Where did we go wrong?
You know, there's in the African Nigerian pidgin way of use that same statement is called see finish. I've seen you to the very end, that I don't value you anymore. And it is so unfortunate that many people are in this space. The only thing is honestly talking about it, because I see many couples starting from, they say, oh, we are friends and we joke a lot, that all we bring out of our mouths are insults, stupid girl, idiot, nonsense. But it's a joke. It's a joke. I'm sorry, please. You can use better words. I feel we can joke and be like, oh my God, you're adorable. You know, it's not only your family that can do that kind of joke, okay? Your family should speak better things to your life. Yes, you guys are buddies, you're friends, you're amazing. Yes, your relationship can last, but all those insults are not worth it. I feel your children would see that worthlessness breeding. They would also be attracted to those kind of people, and they might be attracted to something not similar to what you have. Yes, buddies, but again, what words do you use when you're hurt? You now start clapping, because it's the opposite of that. I'm not even saying you should do hurtful words when you're offended, but I don't feel like it's a healthy way of having a relationship with your spouse.
Definitely
Being
not.
buddies, very good, but not always on the insulting level just because you're...
Yes. And then another thing that a lot of us tend to do, or should I say not do anymore, is like, I try to make sure that I impressed you. You know, every week there was a plan for us to go out and do something, right? I want to take you to this place, we want to go to that place. But then again, because of familiarity, you know, I'm just gonna stay home. There's a football game going on, there's a basketball game going on, there's this thing going on here. I'm just gonna sit down and watch this. Next week we can do it. And then of course something else comes next week. So just as you were intentional and deliberate to, let's say, go out on dates, for example, whether it was once a month or once every other week, whatever it was, you have to keep that going on. You are used to us going out on dates, right? And then we get married and then that stops. You're thinking, what is going on, right?
Children are going on.
And a lot of times we forget that it's, you know, we tend to forget that our spouse has memory, this thing called memory, where they remember things that happened even not too long ago. And going out is one of those things. Whatever we were doing while we were dating that I know you loved and you were excited about, that has to keep going. That's the minimum requirement. So
wow,
all
minimum.
Things, that's the minimum. Because again, if you keep doing that, it gets boring and repetitive, right? And so you have to add to that. Everything in life needs spicing up, right? Whether if it's the same type of food you eat, you need to switch it up from time to time. Anything in life requires you to tweak here and there. So basically, in a nutshell, you need to make sure that you are valuing your spouse, regardless of if you're male or female. You do not want to be in a position where you feel like, oh, well, I know they're not leaving. and I'm not leaving. So therefore, I don't really have to do stuff to keep this relationship going.
Yeah.
I know we don't think that, but our actions, that's what our actions
That says,
I'll never say that, hey, you know what? I think
I don't value
we're
you.
supposed to go out tonight, but I'm not gonna go out tonight because I have this going on. And obviously I know that eventually it's going to lead to me being very complacent and our relationship going down the hill. But there's next week, so we'll try again next week. That's not what happens. It's literally, hey babe, I'm tired. You know, there's this game going on. I got
You should
next week.
understand.
But that's actually what's going on. We're building something that could eventually come and crash on us. So
Another thing I want to say is value. When you want to place value on something, you need to ask that thing. When you need to find out what the value is, first of all. But now that we're talking of our spouse, I need to ask you, how can I value you? How do you feel valued? How do you feel appreciated? How do you feel? Because it may change with time. It may change. So whenever you communicate, sometimes I feel like we need to say these things because this might be the first video someone is watching. You've not watched all our previous videos. So you need to ask questions. Ask your spouse, how do you feel valued over and over again? Am I valuing you? These are questions like when you're chit-chatting or having a nice glass of wine and you're laughing. Ask this question sincerely. Babe, am I valuing you? Yes. Do you feel valued in this marriage? Do you feel you could be valued better than this in this marriage? These are things that,
it's a great suggestion.
As believers, we should finish this race, this marriage race, marital race, and be satisfied. We shouldn't be having like, oh my God, I wish this was who I was as a woman in this life. My husband should be able to bring me to that place that God has set for me. Even the place I do not know I should reach. This is me. But I'm always thinking, this is who I am. My husband should be able to see me here and say, Cynthia, this is who you are. And I need to take you to this level. And when I turn around and see my spouse, I should be like, Henry, you don't even know who you are. This is who you are. And I want you to get there. So I need to value you so you would see the value in yourself and you grow to that place. I need to take you to that place. This is what marriage is all about.
Let's go. Let's go. And with that, it's a wrap. Let's go, guys. Comment. Please comment. Like, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. Okay, so that you can go there with us.
Yes.
And please click the notification button. And please, guys, Asia, Africa, North, South America, Europe, Australia. We love you, but God loves you even more.
Yes, I love that. Bye.
It's Tia and Tia.